Oh, damn. Yeah. Y'all watching the Grind Ethiks mixtape show, and I'm your host, Viktory BX Supreme Promoter. Basically, you know what I mean? Know what I'm saying? Basically. Yo, what up? What up? Y'all watching the Grind Ethiks mixtape show, and I'm your host once again, Viktory BX Supreme Promoter. Nah, I mean, I'm saying? Basically. Yeah. Yeah, thank y'all for watching the Grind Ethics. Today's gonna be an interesting episode. Yo, anybody that liked this episode of the Grind Ethics Mixtape Show, I'll be very grateful if anyone like, share, and subscribe to this channel. Also, ring the bell. This is the first time I'm ever telling people to ring the bell. I'll be forgetting. Yo, subscribe and ring the bell. Like, share, and all that good stuff. And if you definitely like this episode, I'll be very grateful if anyone could hit me with a donation, so I could finish this damn studio. I need lights. I need a camcorder. I need other pieces of equipment. Yeah, man. Also, I'm in the midst of building a marketing campaign. Need to put money in people's hands to help share my stuff. Also, I need to buy social media ads as well with that donation money. Hey, listen, I'll do it with my own feet if I have to. I don't care. But I'm trying I'm trying to trade less time for money. I'm trying not to do it. I'm trying not to come up with all the money with my own physical labor. So if anyone can help me, that'll be good. I know. I keep it too real. I know. You know, to the point where I sound kind of unprofessional, you know? But anyway, the link is Grind Ethics Cash App, Grind Ethics Cash App, and also I'm on Grind Ethics Venmo. And also I'm on PayPal, but under Grind Ethics Media on PayPal. Grind Ethics Media at PayPal. And right now I'm looking for more sponsors too. I'm looking for more sponsors. So holla at me. Yeah, man. Today's show is about going with the flow. Going with the flow is hard, but it works though. Going with the flow is hard, but it works. It works. It definitely works. I would say last summer I've been kind of on watching videos on Taoism. For those who don't know what Taoism is an Eastern culture from Asia. The concept of it is living off the flow, not forcing, not stressing, not being aggressive, living off the flow in any aspect of life that you're in. It could be in relationships, business, whatever, you know. That's what basically going with the flow, going, you know, just not stressing, not messing up the process of things, you know, not putting a date on your blessings or whatever. Going with the flow. I've been ever since I've been studying videos on that on Taoism. I've been practicing it too. I've been practicing it. I've been practicing in my regular life now. Like for example, when I first started as a salesman, you know, I started from listen, my school was 125th Street in St. Nicholas. I told you the story before how a brother wheeled me in or tried to wheel me in, and I couldn't I couldn't brush him off when he was trying to sell me some iceberg, some iceberg jeans or whatever back in the day. And that's who I learned how to hustle from. Niggas from 125th Street on St. Nicholas. Cats barking, getting cats to buy stuff. You know what I'm saying? I thought that was the right way to sell in the streets. So I started doing that. I started being real aggressive, forcing people to buy stuff. Since the early 2000s, I've been doing that. Forcing people to buy stuff, convincing people, saying slick words so I could talk a person out their pockets. Saying water, I got water. Get this water, it's man hot. Come on, man, it's hot. Come on, you're gonna be feeling it. You better get this water, my nigga. You better get this water. It's man hot. It's almost 100 degrees, so you're not gonna get no water? Come on, man. And it might be hot in the train and hot in the bus. The AC's busted. I used to say all types of stuff to get money from people. Seriously. But now I calmed that down. I'm still a little aggressive. I still got a little bit of that Harlem persuasion in me. But I mostly tell people what I got and certain details, and that's about it. Oh yeah, nowadays I would say, like, for example, when I sell waters in the summertime, right? Nowadays, I'll go to the park, and I just have my waters and sodas displayed on top of my cooler. And I just stand there or sit there, chilling, not saying nothing, not saying a word. I might say, "Oh, how you doing?" to people or whatever. That's about it. And then people come to me because people are running, people are jogging, exercising in a hot weather, or even if it's not too hot, people still walk up to me, buy a water or a Gatorade or whatever. Or when I post on in front of the post office, people just buy stuff from me without even saying nothing. Without me even saying nothing, They be, "Oh, let me get a Coca-Cola, or let me get a bottle of water, or let me get this, without me saying anything. And at first, I'm like, yo, how is this? It was hard for me at first to go with the flow, because I couldn't help not saying something. I felt like I had to just get customers to buy shit. You know what I'm saying? And it was hard for me at first. Like I said, it's hard, but it works. But it took time. It took training. It took time for me to shut the fuck up and just let things go, let it flow, and have made the same type of money. Nothing changed. Making the same type of money as if I was aggressively bullying people to buy shit. You know what I'm saying? Because I used to be an uptown bully. I used to force niggas to buy shit. No one's so disrespectful shit, but But yeah, man, going with the flow is hard, but it works. It definitely works, and it definitely worked for a lot of people. And a lot of people are millionaires, billionaires on the strength of going with the flow. For many, many years, I realized, and I had to admit to myself, I've been scaring a lot of customers. I scared a lot of potential sales just on the strength of me being aggressive. Scared a lot of people away. And because we live in the world, you have to understand, we live in the world that's very aggressive. The world is aggressive. The world is hard. In this world, people try too hard to make you do things that you don't want to do. And they're like, this is the world. But you just gotta just be calm, and you get whatever you want to get or get whatever you need to get. You just gotta, it takes time. You gotta cope with something called time. And I know time could be a bitch. Time could be a motherfucker. but you have to pace yourself. You have to meditate through the time. And then later on, the money is going to slowly come in. Oh, $50. Oh, $20 here, $70 here, $100 here, $150 here, $200 here, $250, $350. Then next thing you know, you're making 50 grand a month doing whatever you're doing. Because you're going with the flow, you're not aggressive. And it's hard. It's hard going with the flow. It's hard, I know. Some of y'all tried it. It didn't work out for most of y'all because it's the first time thing. It's the first time you ever gone with the flow, or first time you try to do something like that. You have to tune yourself out. This program that we live in, this matrix. It's one big program. And you got to change your perspective of life. You got to look at things different than everybody else. You got to be a minority. Some of y'all that's watching, you're a majority of the world. You're part of the majority. Some of y'all that's watching, you got to learn how to become a minority, because almost everybody around you is a robot, including yourself. Because there's certain things that you grew up believing since you was a kid that you took with you as an adult, and you believe in these fucked up beliefs, and it's fucking you up as a person. It's fucking you up. See, I grew up in the world of hustle. You gotta hustle hard. Hey, everything hustle hard. Get this money, son. Get this money, son. Get this money, son. Get this money, son. Get that money, son. Everything is aggressive. Everything is hard. But there's no need for all that. And you know what? You don't always have to hustle to eat. You know when niggas be like, hustle to eat, hustle to eat? You don't always have to hustle to eat or hustle hard to eat. You don't have to all the time. Because I sell waters every year. Saying nothing. Just standing there. Saying nothing. Well, I ain't gonna front. When I go to the other park, I do be like waters and sodas. But I don't okay, I don't all the way go with the flow. Okay? But when I sell the waters and sodas, I don't aggressively try to force people to buy or try to convince people to buy. I just say water sodas, whatever. Like even today, when I hustle my socks, my tank tops, whatever, or hustle other merchandise, I used to be like, yo, I got them socks, yo. You might need some socks. Don't front. Don't. Nowadays, I'd be like, yo, listen, I got socks, I got tank tops, I got underwear, t-shirts. Whoever needs it, I'm here. Ain't no stress. I got large, small, double X, medium, whatever you like, I got it. $2 for this, $3 for that, $5 if you like. You have a nice day, everybody. And that's it. That's it. I'm chasing money without actually chasing money. I'm not chasing money aggressively. I'm not like, and I get the same type of money. Nothing changed. Because there's been times when I felt like I had to be aggressive to get the money when shit is slow. When shit is slow, that's just the wave of the money going up and down. That's just the what's it called? Velocity? I can't even pronounce that word right now. But that's when the wave of money goes up and down, because money's a wave. It goes up and down, up and down, up and down. This wave you got it. This wave you get a little bit of more. This wave you're not getting no money. In this wave you getting a little bit of money. In this wave you getting a little bit more money. In this wave you getting more money now. Now you got 10 people walking up to you buying shit. You know what I'm saying? It's a wave, and sometimes you can't question the wave. You can't question it at all. The flow comes when it wants to come. It don't come early. It don't come late. It comes when it comes when it comes. That's what you gotta understand. It comes when it comes. The flow is real. The flow is real, yo. It's real. And in my experience, I made money going with the flow, not worrying about things, not being aggressive. Just be like, whatever. That's why some of y'all, I know I get on some of y'all nerves. Some of y'all that know me physically, I know I get on some of y'all nerves when I be like, whatever. I ain't stressing it. Well, why not, Victory? What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? You don't have a sense of urgency. You don't. Or because I don't have a sense of urgency in my face, it doesn't mean I'm not going to deal with the situation or whatever problem is going on. It doesn't mean I'm not going to handle it. I just don't have to worry. Or because I don't look like I'm worried, it doesn't mean I'm not dealing with the problem. Worrying does not mean you're dealing with a situation. Worrying means that you're dealing in more pain. Pain begets more pain, nigga. Pain brings more pain. So for me not to feel too much pain, I don't worry. Or I'll cut my worrying level, or my anxiety level. I cut it like maybe 10, 15 minutes, or maybe half an hour. I don't go to like an hour of worrying, maybe half an hour the most. And that's it. And then I deal with the situation. And I don't want to be around people that's nervous. That's one thing about me. For those who know me, and for those who know me and didn't know this about me, I do not like being around scary people. Okay? Scary people make me scared. I do not like being around people who's paranoid, nervous, scared about shit. That's not a big deal. I don't like that. I don't like that. It could be a friend, family member. I don't like being around people who are nervous. I'd be like, yo, bro, I'm sorry, but I gotta walk away from you. I'm sorry. I can't be around you, my nigga. I can't. You're paranoid. I don't like being around paranoid people, because being around paranoid people makes me paranoid. And my anxiety level is low. My worrying level is low, and I like to keep it low. Now, I'm trying my hard. Now, I want to get to the point in my life where I don't worry at all about nothing, which might be impossible. I don't know if it's impossible or not, but I don't want to worry about nothing in life. If there's a situation, I don't want to worry. I don't want to be built up with anxiety. I want my work. I'm training myself for my worrying level to go down to zero, for real. I'm training my mind. I'm training myself to have my worrying level go down to zero. You know, but it's gonna be hard if I'm around a bunch of scary, worried motherfuckers. You know. But yeah, going with the flow is real. It's real, man. It's gonna change your life. It changed my life to a certain degree, man. You know, it changed my life to a certain degree. Going with the flow is mind changing. Oh, 18 minutes? Whew. Anyway. Yeah, man. You need to try it. Stop stressing. Stop stressing stuff. Well, it's easy for me to stop saying stress. Lower down your stress level. That's easy for me to say. That's easier. Worry down. If you scared, you paranoid about stuff, lower down your paranoid level. You know, have a cutoff time. You know, if you're the type of person you worry about for hours, cut your worrying level from 2 hours to like maybe an hour. You know, you got to train yourself. You know, and go with the flow. And if you own a business or trying to own a business, that's what you got to do. You know, I'm slowly learning how to, even with the internet, even with the online world, as far as business, I'm learning how to go more with the flow by not chasing customers. You know, instead of I network with people, I might give people a free review, you know what I'm saying, stuff like that, or give them a free sample just to let them know that, yo, I got their back, I'm showing you love and all that good stuff, you know, and build a bond, build a relationship with potential customers before they become my customer, you know. And there's been times when I got promotional accounts on the strength of people just knowing my grind. People that know that I promote hard online, people be like, okay, I see you promoting online a lot, bro. And I see that people are following what you're promoting. Yo, I'll give you $10, $20, $30. Here, promote me. You know? And that's without me being hard and aggressive. I'm just going with the flow. You know, you gotta let the seed grow. Okay, you gotta water the seed, plant the seed first. Water the seed. Don't water it too much. Water the seed, right? And just walk away, let it go, and come back. In order for you to let things grow, in order for things to grow, you gotta let it go. Whether it's your money or certain other aspects of your life or whatever, you just got to go with the flow. Fuck this world that we live in. Stop reflecting this world that we live in. Or train yourself to stop reflecting this world that we live in, because you live in certain principles that you've been living according since you was a kid, whether you know it or not, and it's fucking you up. It's fucking you up, Okay? And my whole thing is kill certain things, kill the program that's in your head since you was a kid. Kill the shit. Certain things that you was taught since you was a kid, even certain things that your parents taught you was toxic. And they don't know it's toxic. You gotta kill it and go with the flow in life. Go with the flow, man. You know what I'm saying? Y'all motherfuckers need to start walking through the trees or some shit. Walk through the woods. Start rubbing trees. That's what I started doing. I started rubbing trees. I started touching, not trees that I smoke, but I started touching trees, because the trees give you life, nigga. The trees is one of the things that give you life. So embrace, be grateful for what you have, and be grateful for the things that's reinforcing your life, like the trees, the flowers, you know what I'm saying? Y'all forget about the simplest things because we're caught up in this matrix bullshit. The matrix want us to stay away from nature and natural things as much as possible. Want us to be nervous, go crazy, be aggressive for their own purpose, not for our own benefit or purpose. You know what I'm saying? So matter of fact, meditation is good too. I've been meditating for almost 20 years. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting back into it too, man. So meditation is good too, man. I know I'm a real, I know I could be real I sound obnoxious, and I sound really witty and clownish, and I curse a lot. But really, I'm really a deep brother. You know what I'm saying? If you get to know me, if you sit down and have a conversation with me, and especially if you puffing some trees, you know that I'm but anyway, it don't matter. It don't matter. I'm not trying to convince you on what type of person I am. I really don't give a fuck. But but go with the flow. Go with the flow. Go with the flow, man. And don't worry about people who don't go with the flow. Don't worry about the opinions of negative, toxic people, because some of your friends and some of your family members or some people in your circle, they're toxic, whether you love them or not, or whether they love you or not. They're toxic, and you got to stay away from that. You got to stay away from some of that. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, I'm going to talk more about this going with the flow type of thing. I'm going to have a flow, part 2, part 3. I'm going to keep on talking about this. All right? And remember, peoples, tell a friend to tell a friend. That's all about the motherfucking grind. Basically.